Hello friends and welcome to another video here. I'm National Master WhiteElo and I'll be playing here 10-minute game on chess.com and I'll be explaining my moves so hopefully you can get a better understanding on chess. So let's play against this player from Indonesia. Okay, let's go with the central pawn. We're just fighting for the center, developing our pieces. We want to protect our king. This move is already very strange, but okay, maybe he prepared something, I don't know. And yeah, that's very odd. And I usually play this on the. There are some lines. What is that opening? I forgot. Wait, he's got something like this, or even if I play h3, he can play something like h5. I think that's what he's trying to do. I think I have already seen this. I don't remember exactly which opening it was, but it was definitely not this way. I'm gonna play this and he's gonna play c6, not allowing my knight, and this is pretty obvious. So I'm going for more aggressive stuff, not allowing him to play to start liking the game. So he developed the queen. Now I sacrificed the pawn and everything just for getting a better development here, which he's trying to grab his material back with this bishop move, which you can easily play against with the pawn push, and I'm gonna do this right away. Okay, so let's see what he cannot capture, because I capture, he captures, and he loses the queen because his king is still lying in the center. And it's very annoying to have the queen attacked at this point. My knight can go here. What can he do? I don't know. Just my pieces are advancing, and he's starting to feel that he's a pawn up. He's trying to develop, but now it's a little bit hard. Maybe queen g6 is a good idea here. But I don't know. I'm going to chase this queen now. Maybe I can play here. Then maybe I can play here. Then I don't know. I'm starting to chase him. Another idea is simply developing pieces, and which I think it makes pretty much a good sense here. Let's go for that. Yeah, I'm just going for that. So he protected the bishop. This is a very odd looking move, but okay, it does make a little bit of sense. What can I do? This is so slow. I'm going to play like this now. This is so slow. The bishop here in this long diagonal. I don't want to commit my knight here because my knight can go to the queen. Oh, he wants to. Oh, come on. He wants to castle queenside. I'm playing b4 right now and bishop here. Okay, so I changed my mind. I'm not playing knight here anymore. Maybe my knight wants to go here and I want to attack f7. But at this point, I think... Okay, maybe I'll play here because I want my pawn back. But I need to be careful about this bishop here. So maybe queen e2 is a little bit more... No, but this pawn is hanging. I can't play this way at this point. So, okay, I will attack the pawn. That's what I'm doing, but I probably need to play bishop f1 here because of that convergence here on the g2 pawn. That convergence can be really dangerous. What is holding this now is my rook, so he's attacking it right away. But now, didn't he lose the queen? Not lost. Wow, what can he do against this move? Did he lose the queen? I think he lost the queen. No, he got to go back all the way. That's a good move because I can still get the pawn here. I can exchange, and oh, he's gonna be in trouble, I think, in a few moves. Let's go for that very risky idea, but I think it's very important to play this because we are, lowering the pressure here on g2. We're making the queen to go all the way back, and now he's got a little bit scared, and he's gonna be in the same column as my rook. So I can, take here and put my knight here, and this pawn is doomed. And there's gonna be so much pressure on his bishop. I can harass this knight at any point. I think we got a good position, in spite being a pawn down. And yeah, that's been intense. It's been intense so far, so now we are putting a lot of pressure here. It's been really intense at this point. Maybe he's got to take with the pawn, I don't know. If he takes to the pawn, I think I'm gonna kick his knight. Okay, now that he played this, I don't wanna kick his knight at this point. Maybe it's better, but yeah, maybe. Okay, maybe I need to. It's over, I guess. Okay, very beautiful, because he cannot play knight a5. Of course he can, but it's useless. So now we are attacking the defender of the pawn. Wow, that's very nice. That's very nice. For the price of one pawn, we are getting too much. And I think he lost the game. I don't see any defense against knight f5 coming. I don't see any defense because, you know, the order of the moves matter here. If had I played here, he could have played here, and then I take, he takes, and I'm probably not winning. But now, what can he do? Like g5? It doesn't make sense. I just take the knight because I'm threatening the bishop. With check, I could even go here after g5, which I also think is a very playable move, or maybe stronger than pawn takes knight. I don't know. But wow, what this is a nice game. This is a nice game. We are playing with so much energy here. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. You know, sometimes it pays out to okay, we definitely need to capture. Oh, he needs to capture, and then it comes this move. Then I don't know how. I think he's going to resign. Maybe queen g6, but he loses the queen because of this takes with the check, and then he loses the queen. So queen g6 with the idea of checkmating me, but this is not possible unless I take it with the rook. Then I get mated, but it's not gonna happen. Not this time. Not today. Okay, very nice game, very nice game. I don't see any defense. It doesn't work either because of this. So all the pieces were coordinated and perfectly placed. So knight a5 didn't solve, knight g8 didn't solve, and then it's game over. Very nice game. So now we're taking a bishop, we're taking a rook. We will be a rook up, full rook up, right? Yeah, we'll be a full rook up. Of course, there's this monster bishop. His light square bishop is a monster. I need to be careful. If he wants to play a little bit more, I think he can. But yeah, I think at this point he needs to capture my bishop, and then I'll capture his bishop with the knight, and he's gonna play king b8. This is not a very... I don't understand this move. I'll take here with the tempo. And okay, now we need to fight this bishop. So I think we got it. He blundered. He should have captured the bishop. So now it's game over. It looks like he's very dizzy and not understanding what's going on at this point. So we're just saving our piece. This knight is protected. Now we're attacking his bishop, which is the monster in this position. So we're going to analyze it. But at this point, we cannot say it was a mouse sleep, because if it was a mouse sleep and he tried to capture, then it's worse because he loses the queen. So I don't think it was a mouse sleep, but I think he should have captured here. Then I would capture here, and then he could try some counterattack like this. Of course, I can defend many ways, but it's dangerous. It's kind of dangerous. I can even play here because he cannot go with the queen here because of the pawn, and not here because of the rook, but you know, maybe he's trying something. Maybe he's trying, at least he's trying something, but at this point, well, many things can be done here. Even knight here is possible now. Because then I force a little bit of exchanges here. He takes, I take, he takes, I take, he takes, I take, open up the column, queen f3, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's exchange a few pieces. This comes with check, we exchange here. We take there, just make sure we're not getting mated on the back rank or something like that, but it's fairly safe at this point. So we are exchanging everything, and we'll be a piece up for a pawn, which is great. If he takes the pawn, which I believe he will do, and we have a better endgame, we have a winning endgame here. Let's go for it. Maybe I didn't need to do what I did here. You know, I gave a piece back because I can simply take here. Maybe it was a blunder what I just played, because then I will be 2 pieces up here. But okay, I just tried a way to simplify things and go for an endgame. So if it wins as well, then it is probably good. Okay, let's go for this intermediate move. Just changed my mind. In my first calculations, I was going to play like this, then check, then this. But now I changed my mind a little bit. Let's put some, you know, let's put some problems to him. He's going to go back with the bishop. Then bishop b7. Yeah, he's going to go back. So let's just take here first. And then this pawn would be hanging. But maybe we got something stronger. Yeah, maybe we got something stronger here. Like takes this pawn. Oh, there? Okay, then the game is just over. Let's just go for this very nice tactical shot. And then we just finished the game with a nice touch. He's probably resigning. With a nice finishing touch. At least he can try some back rank checkmate ideas, but I doubt it's going to work. So he resigned the game. Very nice game. Let's take a quick review here. He's asking for a rematch because I'm playing the series. I won't go with the rematch, but normally I would accept it if I was not recording. And let's just remind everyone that everybody that loses against me will get their rating points refunded, their rating points back. This is a special account. This is an authorized speedrun account from chess.com. So they authorized me that account so I can teach chess and don't mess up with anyone's rating or something like that. So okay, yeah, we have a very good accuracy at this game, very good. Only a few mistakes, actually only one mistake and one inaccuracy and one miss. And he made more mistakes, so he made 2 inaccuracies, 4 mistakes, 1 miss. No one blundered, so he played a good game, but far below his rating. His performance was far below, mainly because of the opening. So let's take a look at that. So yeah, this opening is truly odd. The computer already calls it a mistake, but it's not the kind of mistake that you're already losing the game, you know? Many things can happen from here. You just need to be careful. And had I played here, I'm pretty sure he would play c6 and then try to close the position and nothing happens. So I try to be more aggressive here, opening up and then bringing the bishop to c4, which the computer doesn't like too much, but still white has a little edge, or at least this is balanced. Computer preferred the immediate c3, which is far more aggressive. Really realizing the being a pawn down for the full game, but you know, speeding up the development. This is truly aggressive. Let's see this line. And yeah, already it's completely different. We have strong center, 3 developed pieces against a queen that's going to be harassed anytime soon. My king is going to be safe, and for the price of only 1 pawn. Can you understand the power of that? And okay, so but I played here. Then he played this move, which is not the best according to engines. I just castled. He brought to the knight, but then it's time. E5. We needed to play with energy here. You can see that this is the only move in the position that we make something. Because I play here, he played d6, he's controlling e5, bishop is coming, then he's perfectly fine here. But now is the moment. This move here, he cannot play d6 anymore, otherwise he's gonna open up his king. He cannot put his knight on f6 anymore. This comes with the tempo on the queen. Can you see the power? So queen g6 was played. And then many moves are possible here. What did I play? Knight bd2. The computer doesn't like it too much. He says rook e1, far more aggressive. Okay, I played this move. The computer calls it a mistake. Because now he can play d6 and there's no easy way to punish him. Because even if I try to open up the position, he has so many pieces protecting e7 that he's going to castle and be fine. So had I played rook e1 here, he cannot play d6. Not at all, because this comes with a discovered check. Okay, so that was definitely a better move order to play rook e1. So I played it here and then he played b6, and okay, but this was a mistake because this is too slow. He's still laying with the king in the center. Rook to e1, bishop to b7, and then queen, and this knight h4 immediately is far better, because then I don't know what's gonna happen. There's a knight sacrifice here. Yeah, I didn't spot it. There's a knight sacrifice here. So he's forced to capture, but then there's this trap idea here, which is awesome. We get a queen for 2 pieces. And can't he play knight a5 here? What happens? What happens here? Do we have any sacrifice on f7? Yeah, we do. Yeah, that's exactly it. Then we do have this. Let's see, this line is a little bit complicated, and then this. So we are sacrificing everything, just threatening mating 2. And he would have to not allow this. And still, if he captures, we're capturing with the tempo on the rook. Okay, very nice. So many tactics going on. I didn't spot it, but there was a very beautiful knight sacrifice here to trap the queen. I just played a3, which makes sense, but not the strongest. And he castled, and now b4, just harassing the bishop. Bishop goes back. And we do have a nice position. We do have a decent position here. And we are well developed. The pawn is falling apart. This knight has no good square to go. He would have to develop this now, but he played a mistake here, f6. And now the point is that knight h4, again, it's the only move that gets energy, gets the momentum to keep things going on in our favor, in favor of white's pieces. Had we played something else, bishop d3, just queen goes here, and then we are not accomplishing good things. So it's important to get this queen out of here. You know, this could lead to potential problems. For example, if I take the pawn here, which I would never do, but then I'm losing on the spot because this is checkmate. And so knight h4 was played, and he went back. So pawn takes. Is it the best move? Yeah, it is the only move, actually. This is the only move. So it makes sense. We are putting pressure here. And now b5 again. The order matters. And we played knight f5. g6 is coming. So he can defend the position. So b5 first, eliminating the defender of this bishop. And now it's the best move to play knight a5 because it comes with a tempo on this unprotected bishop. But the pieces are so well placed and coordinated that I can take it now. And not even knight here can defend because we take the knight after knight f5. So there is just no defense here. The computer says that knight e4 can hold a little bit more. But f3 is coming. Okay, so definitely more resilient. Definitely more resilient, this line. We capture, now he's, okay, but it wins anyway. You know, he's pinned, the bishop is safe, we are defending our king, and this line is, but it's definitely more resilient because those pawns here are very annoying. Those pawns here are very annoying. Do we need to sack here? I don't think we have to, but, well, we do have this. But queen g6, queen g3, he can save the pieces. He can save the pieces. Yeah, I mean, this is much more resilient. White is a little bit better because we have a piece for 2 pawns. But it's definitely annoying, and this bishop is a monster. So, yeah, definitely more resilient. Any mistake here, things can go really wrong. So yeah, but knight g8 we simply take and then the game is over. So here I don't understand this move. For me, he should have played this or even king here, but I think I would capture here and then take in here, and then yeah, like I said, trying to do this. And what did I say? I would play here g3. I would play. The computer thinks it's even better to play f3. Of course, he cannot capture because the queen is defending f3. But I would be honest here, being honest, I would play this, not f3. The computer would call it an inaccuracy, but anyway, we would be leading the game, and we are a rook up here, and a full rook up, so definitely better for white in spite of those inaccuracies. And but he played this, and then the game is just over. Okay, we just protect our pieces, and yeah, the best here was to take. Probably the computer doesn't call this a mistake because it's winning anyway. Okay, so if it's winning anyway, you can say this is a mistake. And we just went for those lot of exchanges. So we exchange here, we exchange there, and then things were getting pretty ugly for black. And that's why black resigned the game. So yeah, that was a great game. I think the main lesson here is that it's worth sometimes, you know, when your opponent comes with the queen early in the game, like he did, it's worth sacrificing a pawn. So you get speed, like the computer plays c3. I think it's really, really interesting line. I played bishop to c4, very interesting as well. not from computer standpoint, but for human. We are developing pieces, we are protecting our king, where he's gonna lose some tempos because the queen came early in the game. So I think that's the main lesson for today's video. So that's it. I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed, consider leaving your thumbs up, or even commenting to help the channel. Or if you don't want to miss any of the videos like that, you can subscribe to the channel. It will help us a lot to grow and post more videos. Thank you so much for your audience. See you next time.